What's up, guys? ZFarls back here with part 6 of FIFA ZF. Now we're looking at our FUT stuff. Last video we had some chemistry and some gameplay. You can check that video out in the bottom left hand corner. You saw that we got our chemistry up pretty good and it was working well on the field. Now in this one we're going to open up some packs here. We have some silver reward packs and of course a couple bronze packs, so you can see that this is what we end up with, but we're going to get into the good stuff and get to those gold packs right now. So we start out by going with the premium gold packs, and what we're really looking for here is just to solidify our lineup. We found a Brazilian-German lineup that we like, and kind of going to stick with that for the most part. Now, this is all going to depend on the cards we pull, but generally we've got a pretty solid team going on. We get a nice card, Essien at the center defensive mid, and a Cabaye at the center mid. So those, even if we're not going to use them, could be pretty valuable. And we get a great CB Miranda at the defensive area. Now this will be an interesting decision later that you guys will see, but we're going to keep opening packs and spend all these points for now. So nothing here in this pack, just some bodies to move and maybe some fill-in guys, but nothing great here. I was going hit and miss. I was alternating off good pack and bad pack. Open up another pack for you guys here, and what we're looking at is pretty decent depth card here. So Company, the best pull of the day, and the issue with this card is I just pulled the Miranda 81, and now I have an 86 CB who can't play in my Brazilian-German lineup. So this is going to prompt us to make some tough decisions coming up in this video. You know, do I want Hummels was my best CB at 85, so I have an 86 and an 85 in the middle, but they're not really compatible players in chemistry. So big decision, big decision. Now we pull a few more packs here. Nothing in this one, just some more fluff that I can maybe sell for some coins, because I'm going to be hitting that transfer market in some upcoming videos. So guys, so make sure you subscribe. Nothing in this pack here, and you know, some Spanish chemistry, but we don't really have that lineup, so just moving on, opening up one more pack here before we get to our lineup section. And once again, nothing major here. Nothing of any significance that we think will crack into our lineup right away. So actually grabbing that card makes me want to build an EPL lineup. So I use Squad Builder. I go in, I want gold quality players, and I want them to have the Premier League as their backing. And as you can see here, the 86 card I just pulled is going to be the centerpiece of my defense right there. So Hummels doesn't make the lineup, who was my best defender. So now I have one of those guys on each one of my lineups. And I'm just going to dig through formations and see if my chemistry can improve. And here I'll go in and just kind of fill in everybody. Some guys out of position for now, but that's going to get me up to 83. And then I'm going to plug in a manager here, which will get me up to around the 87 mark. So not a bad EPL team for something that I didn't have to build or use any coins to buy. Not a bad little third lineup, but I want to go back to my Brazilian-German team here and pick up a Robinho from the market. So butcher that name, but I'm going to buy him for a decent price. I end up winning this auction. And we're going to bench Company for Miranda, who we talked about earlier. He's going to jack my chemistry up to 94, and then the Robinho is going to fill in for Sturridge, who I like a lot. We saw what he did on the field in our last video, but got to get that chemistry up, is what I keep hearing. So yes, Joe, and yes, Robinho. I have two better strikers, Vucinic and Sturridge, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles in Ultimate Team, guys. Chemistry matters. So we'll check out more squads next week. We'll build my EPL team and get in some gameplay. But subscribe, and we'll be back next week, guys, with more videos.